Hey, 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 mamas, and welcome to Mom's Mouthing Off podcast with Christina and Diane. Join us as we talk about all things kids, marriage, and everyday adulting in a judgment-free zone. Because let's face it, this shit is hard.
And came with no instructions. So trying to keep it all together can seem near impossible. Here, we'll share our shit show stories in hopes that you find comfort in knowing you're not alone. And that we all have those moments that just make you want to say, what the fuck?
Yo, yo, yo. What is happening? I feel like I need to try something different.
Yeah, sure. I wasn't expecting it. Totally thrown off guard.
What is happening, Diane?
Yo, yo, yo.
Because you know what? I had listened to the two that we haven't released yet and the one that we did release today, and it all sounded like the beginning was like exactly the same. I was like, I gotta find
everybody.
something else to say when I say hello.
So now every time you come to the table, it's got to be something new.
Oh, gosh. I don't know how many different ways I could say hello, but what the fuck is happening?
Bonjour.
Aloha. Well, I am Christina. I have a husband, Edward. I have a 6-year-old, Aria, and big Logan, who is 8, which we will get into his birthday debacles later.
And my name's Diane. I have a husband, Timothy. And I also have a 6. No. There'll be 6 and 8 in June. Is that right?
Yes.
I'm not used to saying those numbers quite yet. But my little Logan, he's 5 right now, and my oldest Liam is 7.
I can hear that you have a sore throat.
Yeah,
it's
crazy. Like I was fine all day long.
Wait, hold on. Before we go any further,
Uh-oh.
You have a husband as well. Let's get him out of the way.
Oh, I thought I said Tim.
Oh, did you?
Oh, okay. I might not have.
I'm not
and
sure.
My absolutely lovely husband,
I didn't want to
Tim.
forget Tim, okay?
Yes.
We couldn't leave him out. Well, maybe we'll mention him twice. Sorry. Go ahead. Tell us about your sore throat.
No, it's crazy. Today, like, Tim texts me in the morning. He's like, I have a sore throat. And I'm like, oh, man, and like, I'm thinking maybe allergies, Within, like, a couple hours, like, right around lunchtime, all of a sudden, I have a sore throat.
Oh, my God. My throat hurts, too.
And the worst part is I decided I had to get something kind of quick, but I wanted something, like, comfort foody. Because I had a really long day at work, no lunch, blah, blah, blah. So I decided to get a cheeseburger, no bun. I put all the toppings on it. And I decided to pour hot sauce on it. It's a real smart idea when your throat is just kind of, it was like on the cusp of, is it sore or, you know what I mean?
My imagination, because he just told me that his throat is sore.
I was kind of thinking that too. And so as I go to take my first bite of the burger, I like inhale the hot sauce and I am dying. It burned so bad. And ever since then, it's been like downhill. So I really killed it with the hot sauce. But maybe this will like tone my voice down a little bit because I am just so fucking loud sometimes. Or it's either that or it was my crazy past 5 days that has just drove me into the ground.
What happened, Diane? Let's hear about it.
I'm thankful to be above the ground, though.
Oh, boy.
I know, but it's just been a hell of a 5 days. I can't believe my kids even kept up with us. Like, it started Friday, which was Big Logan's birthday, at the Mudcats game, which we stayed out late, way later than usual. We're pretty strict with our bedtime unless we have company over staying here. But usually it's like 8 o'clock, and I think we went to like 10 or 10:30. I don't know what it was.
We didn't get home till like 11:30, so I'm not even sure.
I don't remember the end of the night, but we'll get to that.
Wonder why, Diane.
But so we won't get into detail just yet about.
I remember every fucking thing that happened. Thanks.
And all our listeners are going to hear about it in just a little bit. No, but so that was that day. So they were exhausted. They went to bed like super later than usual, and I had off the next day. And we woke up, which, mind you, by the way, this is like another little like WTF moment I thought in my brain. My lovely, wonderful husband Tim, he is awesome. He does a lot. But Saturday morning, I was exhausted. I wanted to sleep in, right? So I think Liam had woke up and went downstairs with Tim, I guess. I was sleeping. And obviously.
If I had to draw conclusions, I'd say that's what happened.
And I stayed in bed with Logan. At one point I was up, but then I was like, I'm going back to lay down. And me and him are still sleeping. And Tim comes up and he wakes me up. He's like, we got to leave in 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck, what? You wake me up 5 minutes before we have to be at football. Are you kidding me right now? You gave me 5 minutes.
And that's right. I saw you guys on Saturday morning, didn't I?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to get to that too. So I'm like, and I wake up and I'm like in a blur. And I'm like, is he for real right now? 5 minutes? Right? So I'm like, and I get up kind of in a panic, Logan's still sleeping. And I'm like, well, did you get their uniforms together? He's like, no. I'm like, what the fuck have you been doing? Like, but you're going to wake me up 5 minutes before we have to go and be like, oh, yeah, get the kids dressed and we got to go. So then I come to find out that he's been downstairs playing the Nintendo Switch with Liam for the past hour. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry that I was sleeping so you can play Nintendo and we need to leave in 5 minutes. Lo and behold, I come to realize it's not 5 minutes. It's more like 15. But still, we can't find their uniforms. And we found one.
And what time is this, by the way?
This is at 8:25.
Oh, so it's still early.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I thought when you said slept in, I thought 10 o'clock.
That is sleeping in for me. That's pretty. That's a good sleep in.
Ed got to sleep in this weekend because I have to do all of the things, but he.
What's his sleep in time? Like, what's sleep in to him?
When I just got annoyed at him and I was like, are you getting up? It was like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, no, I feel like usually 9 is like sleep in for me around there. But anyway, so I bolt up and I'm like trying to think, I'm like, where could this uniform be? And he can't find it. I mean, I usually find about 99.9% of everything in this household anyway. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking and I'm looking around and I remember the last game they went to, they slept at my mom's that night. So I look in their suitcase. And as we all know, I do an amazing job of emptying their suitcases every time they stay somewhere.
Right.
So, of course, I find the other uniform, and it's dirty as fuck, right? And, of course, it's Liam's uniform stuffed in Logan's suitcase. Now, I had emptied their suitcases.
Well, you shouldn't find a dirty diaper in it this time.
Oh, wait. Yes,
okay, sorry. Okay, jumping the gun.
So I emptied their suitcases out, but there's like a front pocket to the suitcase. And I feel it's fluffy because I opened up the suitcase and I was like, oh, I did empty this out. But then I noticed that the front of it was kind of bulging. So I opened it and there's like underwear, the uniform, and a stuffed animal. Of course, the underwear had a shit streak through it. So it smelled. So the shirt, it stunk. But I'm like, we need to leave.
And now they have a game now, not practice, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? So I just go. So first I go into my room. I'm like, I'll just spray some of my perfume on it, right? Like some, body spray stuff. I'm like, wait, why am I spraying my stuff? I'll go spray Tim's stuff. So then I go over and spray Tim shit on it. He just smells like a shitty Macy's, like walking through Macy's. I don't know, getting sprayed with shit. But I mean, he ended up smelling fine. Like I didn't smell him in the car or on the field at least. But thankfully, football is over because he complained the whole time. I was like, Bud, it's our last game. He's like, yes. I'm like, all right, don't say it too loud. Just get out there and play.
So I guess he's not playing football again.
No, he's not. We try. We do. We try a lot of different sports.
Right. Some stick, some don't.
None stick. Some don't. They are just not going to be athletic
None
kids.
have stuck for Logan except for soccer, so I don't even bother. I don't waste my time.
The only thing that has stuck that he wants to play again is basketball.
You know what? I may, when you go to sign him up for basketball, if we're like, I don't know if where we live is in the same
You could just sign up for the Y. It's right here.
Okay, well then just let me know when basketball season starts because he's like new. He got a basketball for his birthday.
Oh,
he got
yeah.
a basketball net, and
Nice.
he's like loving basketball. So maybe I might give him a try at the basketball thing. So let me know when you sign Liam up.
Well, maybe Liam and him can practice because unfortunately Liam is really bad at it, but he really wants to play. So we'll see how that goes. But so right after the game, I saw you at Walmart. Mm-hmm. And as we're walking into Walmart, Christina's coming out warning me not to go in there.
Don't go in there.
And
Run.
if we remember from her last episode, she was never
going to Walmart again. Ever again. And then when I went in there, I was reminded as to why I waited 25 minutes in the fucking line for the picture section. And I never usually order pictures from Walmart. But I was like, I'm going in there. I might have paid a little bit extra. I'll just get them done there. I wanted to fucking jump behind the counter and choke somebody. And then I was looking for pressure washer freaking cleaner for the pressure washer. So I went to the section where with lawn and garden, which is where you would normally find a fucking pressure washer.
You know what I was looking for in lawn and garden recently? Wouldn't you think garbage bags, like leaf bags, would be in there?
No, they're in the garbage section.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so somebody sent me to the back of the store, and then the back of the store was like, it's in the front of the store, so I'm back in the front of the store. I was like, get your fucking shit together, people. Where is the fucking soap? Anyway, sorry.
You found it, right?
I was in there for an hour.
So
I bought
where was
5
it?
things. It was in the back of the fucking store in the automotive. Yeah, because that's usually where I think that the pressure washer stuff should be. Sorry, go ahead.
So here we are in Walmart, and yes, I'm regretting every moment of it as soon as you walk in, yelling at my children. And the final yell was over in the grocery section, and I'm like screaming I'm like now at the top of my lungs. I'm like, you guys, stop it! Nobody touched the card. I'm like, I look like a fucking lunatic.
Well, you look like you belong there.
Exactly. And you know what's funny is I love when it happens to other people because I'm like, yes, it's not me now.
I'm not alone.
Exactly.
And this shit happens to other mothers.
And then all of a sudden, like now, remind you, we woke up and we like left right away, and you know I didn't like get to do any normal routines. So here I am now. We had breakfast and everything, and now I gotta pee. I need to go to the bathroom. And like they're just lollygagging, and Tim's like taking pictures of bathing suits, and because he wanted to show me one of them, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you? I want to go, please.
I have to pee.
So a whole half hour goes by after the point that I really, really wanted to leave. And I just regretted every minute of walking.
I told you. I
You're
gave you
so
a
right.
fair warning to turn the fuck around.
So that didn't end my day. That was the beginning of my day still. Then we had to come home, rush, get everyone together, and go to the pool because it was the first day our pool was open. And the boys were very excited.
Jelly.
So this is like, we finally got there around 1. And then we had to leave because we had dinner reservations in Raleigh at 5 because I worked Mother's Day. So we had to celebrate Mother's Day on Saturday.
Right.
So we brought my mom out to dinner. So we did the pool, came back, we showered, got ready, went to Raleigh. We went to Humble Pie. It was pretty good. And then we went to Boxcar with all the video games. The Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I guess it's open for kids during non-night hours.
They let them in, yeah.
Okay.
But they ID everybody. Oh, this was the messed up part. Some pregnant woman walked in, and I guess she didn't have her ID, and they wouldn't let her in. I was like, really? Like, they even ID my mom. They have to just physically scan it, I guess.
Right.
But the woman's like, I can't even drink. She was like very, very pregnant, but she still rules are rules, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we went to the Chocolate Factory across the street, and then drove home. It was a very exciting weekend.
Right.
But I was just done with the past weekend. I was just exhausted. And so I don't know if maybe that's just what my voice is from. Just I'm done. Mommy needs to tap out. But I still have 2 more days of work before I can like.
Yeah,
tap
I know.
out
We've been on the
done.
go over by us too.
I want it to be over. So we're going to the beach this weekend, which I'm really excited about because this was the planned vacation we had with friends that was supposed to happen when Hurricane Flo came that got rescheduled. So I just cannot wait because I'm going to do absolutely fucking nothing. I can't wait to just go there, throw my shit on the floor, and just like lay down somewhere. I don't know. And this place has like a pool and a jacuzzi, so I think I'm going to go straight for the jacuzzi. And this landlord, God help her if this hot tub does not work. Because let me tell you, that is like the one thing I am looking forward to this weekend is that goddamn hot tub. And I'm gonna have breakfast in the hot tub. I'm gonna have lunch in the hot tub. I'm gonna have dinner. I'm gonna just be in the hot tub. I'm gonna come home like a prude.
Is it on the beach?
We're a block away from the beach.
Okay,
it's like
nice.
It's on the Outer Banks in Corolla.
I still haven't been there. I really want to go there.
So I always called it Corolla.
I don't know
whatever it is. And then today at work, I meant to ask Tim. I thought he corrected me. He's like, you sound like such a northerner. It's Corolla. So I said that to someone today, and they're like, "No, isn't it Corolla, like the beer or something?" I'm like, "I don't